Okay, so I decided that while my mind is flowing, I'm going to continue with this series of short explanations about biology and life and nature. Since my mind is on this track, and it got on this track extending from reflections and niches and all those other things that I had to pull up from the antiquity or the past of my writings in order to get current right here. And even going back was where I got that from, was my understandings of the past and of the things that happened or were happening at the present moment. Stud is a perfect example of that, of taking a combination, or what we would call in literary terms, something that's out of place within its context of history, such as an automobile being in a story about or a helicopter being in a story about cowboys and Indians on the frontier, or a cowboy making a telephone call when no telephones had been invented, or something that's out of place, but at the same time finding its place within that story. Some picked up and along the way, along the path, along the journey. But I guess I should just go mildly into, I ain't gonna go too deep into my personal life, but mildly into give you a resume, so to speak, of who I am. I ain't no authority, so to speak. But I am an authority over self, and my own thoughts and my judgment. So hey, judge of myself, but a reflection of you, of us, of we, she, me, her, him, us, we, son, woman, we all the same. And that is something that I'm dealing with too. Just to deviate another second before I get on to the resume. Something that I'm dealing with a lot of lesbians that I encounter. Some of us do have a distaste or a disdain for men because of this or because of that. Not everyone, some do. As I said before, we're talking about a deviation and a nurturing of the mother when she's with child, when she's producing. When she's produced that seed, then, that relates on to somewhat perception of males. That energy. But just dealing with it on a physical level, just dealing, I told a couple of my friends that, you gotta look at a male from a different perspective. I was like, he's just like you. He wants to say some things that in his heart and his mind that he has been told that he should not say because they don't say them that way. And you have some things within him that if he break down and cry like he wanna cry, oh, y'all gonna say he's a girl. So you're looking at him from the perspective that he's a threat, and all it is that he's nothing but bottled up negative energy. And I haven't, so to speak, met a male yet that, even if he was wroth with anger, I mean about to kill somebody, just that understanding him and understanding his confusion, even with learning or with trying to say how he feel, saying what's on his mind. What are you thinking? You know, what's on your mind when you come to that pinnacle and you get to ask those questions, and he look at you, he say nothing, or he say I don't know, cause really what he's saying is I don't know if it's okay to release this energy or this emotion or this feeling to you, cause you're gonna judge me, and I've already judged self and said that I can't because of other external judgment of people around me telling me what I can't do and what I can't do. And so you're already doing that. And so he kind of like, you know, that little kid that looking up like, can I tell you? I don't know. I don't know. Because see, you might be that version of the creation, the creator that's chaotic. So if I tell you something, you ain't gonna do nothing but rip me further apart. Got teared up. You tear it up. This tear this motherfucker up. He ain't good for nothing, no bad. That's what your dumb ass get. You get that. You get that chaos. Or you might get that side that say, Dad, this already a mess. This a mess. Ooh, this a mess. Let me fix it. And she go in and she say, well, you know what? Then my grandma say, this is what life teaches me also. I'll tell you 2 different stories and hopefully a few couple minutes for this video go. And then next video I'll give you my resume. Now, but within the, my grandma, she was like, baby, it's gonna be alright. You made a mistake. Let me show you how to do it. Don't you want to do it better? For next time. For next time. And I said, yeah, for next time. Yeah, okay, I want to do it for next time. Cool. So I started taking that approach with the males and the females that I meet. The people that I meet. Saying that, hey, you might not got it right this time, but hey, here's a tidbit for the next time. You know, because it helps. It helps. It's nutrients for the seed, the soil that's growing. Yeah, shit. You don't want to have. Might be some shit you don't want to deal with, phase. But it helps. It helps for next time. For the next growing season. So that your fruit might be more fruitful and prosperous the next time. So a little bit about myself. I'm going to cut the story short and just tell you a little bit about myself. Is that I did grow up in the South, moved to the North at about the middle of my teenage years, and then after completing high school, went back down to the South, completed did another portion of education. Thought I had completed it according to the system of man. Found out I did not complete it according to the system of man, but the education and the knowledge that I had received graduated me within my mind and within my heart and my soul. So I stopped seeking after the paper. And I started seeking after the knowledge with the tools and the skills by which I gained from those experiences. Stop seeking after the paper. And when I found myself amongst people and things that were about the paper or about some other adjunct venue or venture that was outside of real cultivation of self and individuals, self and individuals, that it may truly be a collective body. I took a pause, but there's always regenesis. All right, peace.